Frequently I'm asked the question, why do I do what I do? Brad, after 20 years and you've made millions of dollars of income, why do you continue to do what you do? And I think it's a fair question. If I was you, I'd want to know. I'd want to know, are you committed to helping me succeed? You know, if I was you asking me that question, I would want to know. And so let me just tell you something. I'm very passionate about finishing something I've started. Been building this business for a long time. Took a little intermission here in the middle, a little change, some radical adjustments. And I'm very passionate about finishing what I've started. In fact, I'm more passionate now than I was probably 10 years ago. That's why I'm talking to you, and that's why I want you to be part of this and be part of our team. I am after it. Part of the big dream, part of the big vision is to make enough time and money, freedom, to really go out and contribute around the world. I'm very passionate, as you may or may not know, about children. And it starts off with inner city development all the way to orphanages around the world. And frankly, that's going to take a lot of money. I'm not really about money, but I'm about the power of money, what I can do with it, and the freedom that allows me. If I get a phone call from the Philippines and they've had a tsunami or they've had terrible weather and they need medical supplies, I know the people to make that happen, but you know what the first thing they want? Money. I read in the paper today they had a huge earthquake in Haiti, and there's a lot of damage. Well, guess what they need? Money. When Hurricane Katrina wiped out most of the south part and certainly New Orleans, we know what they needed. They said stop sending supplies, send money. I want to be able to answer those phone calls. I'd like to be able to make a contribution. A lot of people say, well, money isn't that important to me. I understand that in terms of a pile of green money, it makes no difference. But what I'm talking about is the use of money. Money's a magnification of character. And for me, I want to magnify what's in my heart. And my heart is about families, my heart is about children, my heart is about the silent majority, those people that can't speak for themselves because they're so desperate and so poor that they can't get good nutrition, they can't get good education, they can't even get good clothing. I mean, for crying out loud, I read the other day that millions of people a year die just from diarrhea, just from dysentery, just because they don't have clean water, for crying out loud, let alone medications, let alone proper clean foods or hygiene. I know I can't change that on my own, and I know maybe in my lifetime I probably can't even make a dent. But I believe simply in this: don't let what you can't do prevent you from doing what you can do. And what I can do is everything I can do. And so it won't be enough, but maybe if enough of us. Here's a crazy dream. If I could teach them to make $100,000 a year of extra income, what if we taught 1,000 people to do that? Do you realize that's around $100 million? What could we do with that? What if we taught 1,000 people to make $1 million? I know it's a crazy dream, but in our lifetime, that's $1 billion. What could we do? Do you think there's 1,000 people out of 250, 300 million North Americans? You think there's 1,000 of them that want to do it bad enough, that are willing to go through the work? What could we do? What kind of impact? Why do I do what I do? Because I still have that crazy childhood dream of doing something significant, of finishing well, of helping people heal, of getting their life squared away, of helping people overcome challenges in their life, and then from that success, developing their business, making enough money that we can then stand on that platform and launch to the next, kind of that peak to peak to peak. You climb one peak to have a peak to the next peak, and climb that peak to the next peak, and eventually, who knows, maybe our grandchildren end up finding cures for diseases. Maybe our grandchildren end up ridding the world of issues that are causing major challenges in our world. Maybe AIDS, maybe just water. I don't know. But if we don't try, we'll never know. And so why do I do what I do? That's it. I just can't imagine sitting back and going, oh yeah, I'm wealthy, I've made my money and kicking it. Sounds fun. Love to snowboard, love to surf, love to ski, love to climb rocks, but you know what? You know what makes me sing, you know what makes my heart bounce, you know what makes me feel alive? Helping people heal, helping people believe, expanding hope, and then contributing to getting them on a path. I don't claim to have the ability to change anybody's life, but I know I can put people on a path that enables them to change their own life. It's the old saying, you give a person a fish, they'll starve. You teach a person to fish, they can feed themselves for their life. But if you teach a person to teach others to fish, then you equip leaders to lead people. So if I can teach people, to add value, to heal, to help change, then who knows what might happen in the next 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years. We won't know if we don't try. I need your help. Come along with us. I need your help. I want to make a great contribution. I want to know what you're all about. Inspire me to work with you. I'm hoping to inspire you to work with me. I'd like you to inspire me to work with you. If you have a vision and a dream and a calling and a cause in your heart, I want to know about it, because maybe we can enable you or enable us to find a way to make it happen. That's why I do what I do. Let's go forward.